First Peter chapter 2 verse 9 says, you are a royal priesthood, a holy nation. But I just want to stick on that title that Peter gives us, that you are royal priesthood. So now, the royal part addresses the Genesis 1:26, that we have been created to dominate, to have dominion, rulership. So now we have discussed that in the past, that we understand that our dominion comes through dominating your skill, your talent, to a point whereby you are able to export it to the whole world, right? We've spoken about that. The priesthood side of this title, because Peter says you are a priest. So now, we have now the right to come before God boldly, so as in the book of Hebrews says, we enter the throne room of God with boldness. So now, understanding that you are a priest at the same time as being a king and a ruler. Now, when we look at Ezekiel chapter 37, God speaks to him and he says, Son of man, shall these bones live? And then Ezekiel responds by saying, Lord, only you know. And then God says to him, prophesy unto the dry bones the word of God. So now, as I was looking at that, like, family, we are priests. We are supposed to speak to the dry bones in our lives, in our situations, in our communities where we find ourselves, that we may see the dry bones. So instead of succumbing or conforming to the patterns, conforming to those dry bones, the word of God tells us, speak the word of God, prophesy unto them. So now, as I was looking at that, I was like, okay, the four aspects of life. You know your finances. You know the condition of your finances, whether you are happy or not. Are they dry bones with a little bit of meat? Or is it just white dry bones that are just about to be ashes? You know. But the word of God says, speak the word. Speak the word to those dry bones. Speak the word. Find scriptures that will address your financial situation. And we believe, without faith, it is impossible to please God. Believe that when you speak the word of God into your finances, you know that your finances, eventually, with the help of God, they will be restored or be put in a place where they are no longer dry, they become alive. Your finances become alive. The next aspect would be your health, family. We know that we call God Jehovah Rapha, the healer. That we need to get to a point whereby you assess your situation. Is your health in a state whereby we can say it's dry bones? So now, speak the word of God. Find scriptures that will reassure you in terms of your faith, that you know what? Bless the Lord, O my soul, who healeth thee. Find those scriptures. By his stripes, he has healed me. You speak those scriptures into your dry bone situation to a point whereby they become alive. Because that was the question that God asked Ezekiel. Can these bones live? I truly believe that's the question he's asking us today. When you look at your situation, can your marriage live? Can your relationships? Because remember, relationships, they lead to networks. And your network leads to your net worth. That it's all connected. Because now, you say, where's my marker? We look at, imagine you fix this portion. And now, God, by divine providence, he connects you to somebody who will help you with your finances. Once your relationships are in order, once you start speaking life into your relationships, that you know what, I am blessed going in, I'm blessed going out, I am favored by men and I'm favored by God.